Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. Say hi when you jump on, hit that heart button for me. Let me know that you're here and that you're watching, and in just a second, y'all, I'm going to have a keyword for you to type in. When you type in that keyword, I'm going to send you a supply list for all the things that we're using tonight. It's also going to have some information on there about promos and things of that nature that are going on right now on my site and all of the goodness. So make sure you're clicking all around in there and checking everything out. The information is absolutely free. So don't feel afraid to type in that keyword July, you guys. July is the keyword for today. And you guessed it, y'all. We're going to work on our Club Couture kit and see if I can come up with a unique and different style way to do this project. I don't know. Haven't really got a plan tonight. We're just going to kind of go for it. But that's how I roll. All right, let's see all my friends that are jumping on. Hey, Christine. Hey, Ray. Hello, Pam and J.A. Murray. Hello, Crystal. How are you doing? Hey, Sissy and Wendy and Darlene. Hey, Lisa Marie and Connie. Hello, Colleen. Hello, Susan and Teresa and Betty Jo. Hello, Miss Donna Glaze. Hello, Elizabeth and Florine. Hello, Wendy and Valerie. Hello. Hey, Pam. How are you doing? You guys, July is the key word. Type that in there. If you are not yet a club member, this is the month you're going to want to join. We're doing our Club Couture subscription. If you're not sure what this is all about, let me show you. So our Club Couture subscription is an awesome craft subscription mailed right to your door every single month. Hi, Vicki. Hello, Marcel. Hi, Linda. This month, we have this amazing kit here. You guys, mine's not in an envelope because I didn't get it in an envelope for this one. Yours will come in a fancy envelope and be all nice and neat and mailed to your door. Yeah, so mine's not yet. Oh, hi, Wanda K. Hello, everybody. Hey, Kathleen and Tracy. Hello, everybody else as you're jumping on here. Hello, Elizabeth. All right, so here's what you're going to get in your kit. Right now, you guys, this is $25.99 a month US, $23.99 a month, or $33.99 a month Canadian. And each month, you are going to get an exclusive transfer that you can only get if you're a club member. That's the only way you can get this. Hello, Earlene and Kelly. Hey, Sandy. This month, it is a vegetable garden. This is our July Club Couture. With this, you are also going to get 3 ink packets. So this is enough to do probably 2, maybe even 3 projects with these 3 packets here. Cadet, Ocean Mist, and Berry are your colors. Now, you guys, I have all of this in jars, so I'm going to save my little packets. But if you've got the packets and this is what you're using, I'm going to give you a little tip real quick, just so you know, okay? When you're opening these, flip them upside down. Knead it really well first because your paste might separate or your ink might separate in there. Squish all of that ink or paste down to the top of the bag down here, and then snip the bottom corner and just press out what you're going to need for that project. Then you can roll this part over and your color is still going to look perfectly intact up there. Where if you did it the other way, now you're rolling it and you're folding your color and you don't know which one is which. Had to put it in a... Oh no, Wendy! Hi, Corey! Hi, Pam! So that's how I suggest using these little paste packets. And if you don't want to just roll it over and fold it, you can use these little jars from Amazon. They're little cosmetic jars, or some from Dollar Tree, to save your extra paste in there as well. I'm just going to set these aside, you guys, because I've got all my colors in jars over here. Hey, Denise! Hi, Mary Jo. Hello, Nancy. And this one also comes with a market tote. Market tote for our July Club Couture. So this is a canvas tote. Let's see if it's a different size from the other totes that we've got, y'all. Oh, it is! You guys, so our other totes that we have are longer, and this one is definitely more wide. And it looks like it probably opens up a little bit bigger, too. I like this one. It's a little bit wider than the other one that's available on the site. So it is an exclusive sized tote bag compared to what we've got on the site for purchase. So you guys, exclusivity right here. You can only get this as a July Club Couture subscriber. You can join now. and grab this kit while you can, okay? All right. So now it looks much bigger, doesn't it? I wonder if I've got one over there that I can compare. Do you guys want to see a comparison if I've got one? Let me see if I've got one. Because I think I do. I think I do. Nope, that's not one of them. Drawstring bags. Okay, I don't have one right now in my inventory. Otherwise, I would show you the difference. You're glad the tote is bigger? Me too. Me too. And I do need to turn this thing on. No, I need this thing. Oh my gosh, you guys. I did not get prepared today, apparently, because I'm going to need my little heat press going and all of this stuff. Okay, now we're ready. All right. So it's super, super cute, super simple. There's no extra pockets or anything on the inside, but we are going to use this thing tonight, and it's so stinking cute. All right, here we go. So now, if you do not have an ink mat, I do suggest putting a piece of cardboard down on the inside and cutting your cardboard to fit in here pretty snugly so that your design's not going to move around. But, you guys, I have ink mats. And so I'm going to use, I'm going to use my bigger one. I agree, Erlene. Where's Blueberry Bag? I do not know if the tote will be available on the site or not. It's going to probably depend on how many they had left over. I'm going to go with my bigger one. Because I think my bigger one, there we go. This is going to make it fit in there snug. They have not said yet if they're going to make this available for purchase outside of the club. Hi, Maxine. So we're just going to shove this right in here. And these are sticky mats, so it's going to hold that textile right down in there. Just like so. Oh, no, this mat's too big. It's too big, so it won't lay down flat. Okay, back to the other one. I got so many mats. We'll go with this one. This one will work. And I just throw stuff on the ground until I'm ready to take care of it later. All right, there is no front or back side, so you can actually make this double-sided. My Blueberry Bag, I sold that, Sissy, a long time ago. I haven't had that in a long time. All right. So we're just going to push that in there, and then we're going to press that right down so that that material sticks to that. Can you cut those to the sizes that you want? You absolutely can. I have actually cut this one shorter than what it came. Oh yeah, that's been gone for a while. We have a stars party. No, it's giving you time to, no, I don't think so, Marcel. I think it's just giving you time to activate a stars party. Not quite yet. Hi, Kim. Hi, Linda. The word for tonight is July. J-U-L-Y, y'all. It's July 1st today. Holy moly. Do any of you guys have plans for the 4th of July yet? Let me know what you're doing in the comments. All right, so these are reusable silkscreen transfers if you're new to my page. They're sticky on the back, and they're washable and reusable. So you can just wash them off and then put them right back on your backer sheet once they're dried off. And you can use them over and over and over again. Now, you guys, I'm actually not going to start with this. I'm actually not. Because we're going to actually prep the surface a little bit first, I think, with some of our colors. I want to do something a little bit different than what they've got on the site just to see. So, you guys, I think I'm going to take these two colors here. And we're going to do some messiness tonight. Because why not? We can. You can do whatever you want. Thank you so much, Carol. Oh, you guys are trying to make me dance. Listen to you. Hi, Lisa. Oh no, Tracy. Hi, Carlene. I know, right? Oh my gosh, it's July 1st. Okay, so when you're doing ink, you do always want to make sure that you've got a wet wipe out so that if it gets on your fingers, you can wipe it off. July 4th is your wedding anniversary, 10 years. Oh, how exciting. Thanks for sprinkling, Lisa. Cook out and get a little tan. That sounds amazing. Packing to move. Wow. All right, so I'm going to grab a couple of color trays here. Hi, Patty. Hello, Anne. Hi, Donna. And I'm going to put in staying home with your dog, chickens, and goats. Leaving for Colorado in the morning. Spending the 4th with 2 of my boys, 3 grandsons, and and daughter-in-laws. Oh, how awesome. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of water in each one of these little color trays here, you guys, because I want to do my bag a little bit different. I like to be a little different, and we're going to kind of be messy with this and just see if we can make it look a little different than anybody else's. I like uniqueness. Okay, so I'm going to grab some of my Ocean Mist, and I'm just going to add this to some water and make it kind of watercolory, if you will. Watercolory. Just by watering it down and turning it into a really, really thin paint consistency. Okay? Really thin. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my berry. Not doing anything. Your husband is working all... Oh, no. Hi, Kathy. All right. And the same thing with the berry. I don't like to be like everybody else. So, we'll try something else. All right. And you guys, we're going to get sloppy and messy tonight. The next thing I'm going to do, we're actually going to splatter paint with these 2 colors. And if you've never done splatter painting before, it's a lot of fun. Oh, I do have 2 of those. Perfect. Staying home, crafting, and cooking. So I'm grabbing a fan brush out. Okay, these are just fairly stiff bristle brushes. You could also use a toothbrush if you've got a toothbrush. And I'm just going to dip this right into this ink. Now, you guys, this is ink. If you have an apron, I do suggest using an apron because, and I couldn't find mine, you might get it on your shirt. And I just want to start splatter painting all over my bag. Because I like to just do different stuff. So right now I'm just kind of tapping it on there. You could also actually use your fingers. The round I showed last night, I don't even remember what project I did last night. I didn't do a round last night. I have my heat press down here. It's not on yet. It'll shut off before I'm ready if I turn it on now. Nothing for the 4th. We're going to see Night Ranger on the 5th. Free concert. Ooh! That sounds awesome. Yeah, I will actually be gone, you guys, this weekend, and I will not be live because when I'm up at my mother-in-law's house, there's no reception. None whatsoever. It is dead zone up there, and I put my feet up. Oh, okay. I can't find my apron. I took it to ChalkCon and now I don't know where I put it. I looked for it and now I can't find it. There it is. Now I see it. Too late now. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. All right, I got a bunch of splatters on here. That looks good. Let me grab another one. This one is not quite as thick though. I didn't buy my heat press. I got it as a Christmas present. But you can get them at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or on Amazon. So up at my mother-in-law's house, you guys, there's like, I know, I'm sorry, Lynn. There's no reception up there at all. And listen to me, when I tell you guys a lot that I've got the best mother-in-law in the world, and I mean that. I totally mean that. She takes care of everything when I'm up there. It's like I just get to put my feet back, put my feet up. She does all the cooking. I try to help her clean, and she doesn't even want me to help her do that. And she just she's like, this is your time, just let me take care of you. And we go out on the pontoon, and I just get to relax, and there's no cell service. So, there's no working. I can't work. I physically cannot work because there's no cell service up there. And it's amazing. Not that I don't love being with you guys, but having that time where I actually I cannot, because I just can't. I cannot answer messages. I can't. I am forced to totally relax. And I need it. Because, y'all, ChalkCon was great, but it was so fast paced. And it's not relaxing. You need a vacation with no cell service? Girl, I hear you. I hear you. You know what? I actually think that I want to do this in cadet too. What are you guys thinking so far? Do you like the splatter on there? We're going to do more than just splatter. But I like the splatter. And I'm going to have to clean off one of these brushes because that's the only two of those kind that I've got. Ooh, and this jar is almost empty. So we'll just do this. Hi, Melinda. Yes, decompress time. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're leaving on Thursday night after John gets out of golf. So it's going to be I'm only using the colors that came with the kit. That's it. So John gets out of golf at 9 o'clock. And at that time, we're going to leave to head up to her house. And it's a 3.5-hour drive. So I'm thinking on Thursday, I might still do a live, but it's going to be earlier in the day. And it'll be a special live time, y'all. Just so you know. All right, here we go with some blue. Oh, I like that. We are not taking the camper. We're just going to stay right in her cabin. It's it's completely stress-free for me. Do I have tulip as the keyword, you guys? I didn't change that. The keyword is July. Oh my goodness. I knew I was forgetting something tonight. We all need, yes, I agree. We all need those electronic free holidays. I agree with that. Completely. Finish splattering your colors. Can you hold up the yeah, absolutely I will. All right. You guys, I've splattered it. We are good and splattered now, and I think it looks fantastic. Trying to decide what I can take care of and what I can't. And so this stuff I can put in the water. I don't need that anymore. All right. So here it is. Here it is, just splat. I love ChalkCon, but I came home. Now you're sick with a summer cold. Oh no! There it is splattered, you guys. Just a bunch of little splatter marks on there. Nothing spectacular and special, but we're going to add more to this after we put our design down. So I'm going to go ahead and get this dried up and dry all those little splatters on there. Hi, Leanne. And some of these are actually taller than others, thicker than others. It's good. And we're just going to dry this up just like it is. And get ready to put our transfer down on here. Hi, Wanda Jean. Thank you so much. I'm sure we will have a good time. It's pontoon rides. It's just sitting by the river. They fish. I don't fish. And then eating fantastic food. I usually go to Walmart, and it's the one time of year that I splurge on steak. I don't buy steak very often. Yeah, I will have to heat press the whole thing. Yep. But I buy steaks for me and John and my mother-in-law and my father-in-law and Evan. Allie won't eat steak. And I let my father-in-law cook them because he makes the best ever steak. Like, seriously. Better than any restaurant I've ever been to. He cooks the best steak. Will you message? I will message you tomorrow so you can put me in touch with... Okay, Tracy. Thank you. Jennifer and I went away, or Logan and I went away Friday and came home yesterday. I called my mom and dad when we got there and called her again. That's the way it goes, too. We did the same thing as a group when we left ChalkCon. Let me know when you're home, everybody. Hi, Carol. All right, that's mostly dry. There's a couple of speckles that are a little bit thicker than others. And honestly, you guys, I'm not worried about that getting on the back of my transfer when I lay it down because it's going to wash off. Okay, even though it's ink and it's permanent, it's still water soluble in our transfers on back and on front. So it's still going to wash off with our board eraser. All right, here we go, you guys. It's a textile, which means we do not have to fuzz this first. You take it right off your backer sheet and you put it right down on your surface, okay? Let me see if I can get that a little bit more. Because the handle, now it's flat. I had the handle folded backwards. All right, we're going to put this cute little transfer right down on here, just like so, right in the middle. I think I got it right in the middle right now. And I'm going to do mine. Ooh, I got a couple little spots where that splatter kind of went all over the place under there. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to do mine. Have to send you a picture from the weekend. You're going to laugh at my... I don't doubt it. Jennifer, and if you didn't see my live video from earlier today in the VIP group, go in there if you want a good laugh. Fast forward to the end. I told a story. For any of you guys who missed it, don't fast forward. Go through the entire video and just to hear the story, just so you know. All right, you guys, cadet ink. I'm only going to use this color in my actual design. Though you can do this however you want to, make your bag your own. Thank you so much, Carrie. I will for sure enjoy that personal time with her. She's like one of my best friends. Thank you, Brenda. Marinate the steak, teriyaki. And I don't know what he does. It's just the most delicious steak ever, and I let him. He takes care of all of it. What's above the pea pod next to the pepper? Corn. I think. Cucumber. Pea pod, pepper. I think it's a cucumber. That's my guess, and I'm sticking to it. And we're going to make a blue cucumber. We're going to make them all blue. All right. So here we go. We're just putting our ink right through that. You guys, even with a tote bag, same thing. You're going to go light-handed. And you're going to just let that ink fall through the transfer. Hi, Terry. You think it's corn? It might be corn. It's something. You're going to let that ink fall right through the transfer. And if you have a spot where it looks like it's kind of pulling up in a corner, then go from the edge inward. If you try to go edge out, then you're actually pushing your paste up and under it. So like right here, I'm on an edge next to that stitching. So I'm going to go right on top of the stitching and then bring it down to get that in there. And I still missed a part. Seen a couple people do the pepper as an apple. I guess. Guess you could do that. I don't think it's an apple though. I think it's a pepper. And I have an air bubble. Oh no, we're going to put the air bubble between some vegetables just to be sure that we get this done right, okay? There we go. No air bubbles. Lots of vegetables, y'all. Eat your vegetables, everybody. Do as I say, not as I do. Corn has the husk pulled back, and it's usually in the fall. Okay. I'm still seeing cucumber. I still see a cucumber. I think only the design team would really know what each and every one of these things is. It's like a painting, you guys, that you see at the art fair and you're like, well, whoever did that would really I have some questions for you. They're all vegetables. Oh boy. Oh, you guys, I see it. I just made a huge air bubble. Darn it. And I can see where I did it, and my paste just went way out. I knew it. I worked that bubble down, and I didn't mean to. And I think I ruined my radish. I have a ruined radish, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to just try not to do that to any more of them. I just need to be more careful. You love veggies? We had corn yesterday. I made BLTs and corn on the cob. And the kids and John loved it. What's the vegetable at the bottom? So this is a squash. And that's a tomato. That looks like a butternut squash. Yeah, boobs are the best. More you what? All right, almost done. Just got to get this squash chalk or inked. And try to be a little bit more careful with it. Be careful with your inks, y'all. Because I've got a blob. And I didn't mean to have a blob. But I think I only have one blob. Okay. Oh, blobs, boo-boos. Okay, boo-boos, not boobs. Technically, tomatoes are a fruit. You are right about that, Lynn. You are so right. But you know what? I recently saw a joke that says, wisdom, maybe it wasn't a joke. Wisdom is knowing that a tomato is a fruit, but also knowing that it does not belong in a fruit salad. If you make a mistake inking, can it be fixed? Really, the only way that I have found to fix it is to try to mix a color as close to the color as your surface as possible and paint over it. That's the best way to fix it that I find. So Linda, most of my videos are being deleted after 30 days and you can find them on YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel, but I think it's just under my first name because I never created one for my actual page. But I had to start moving videos over there. Okay, you guys ready? Ready? Here we go. Let's go ahead and just pull this up and see what happens. It ain't perfect, I can tell you that. Like my pepper started to dry already. That darn air conditioner. I still think it's cute though. I just gave my radish a couple of extra legs. Or add a ladybug to the blob. That you could do that too for sure. You guys, I think it turned out cute. I do. I just have a couple of little extra legs on my radish. All right, spraying my transfer with my chemical solution. It looks fine. It does. It looks just fine, you guys. I think it looks good. All right, we do need to dry this. Now, you guys, in reality, I would say let this dry for about 24 hours. Just let it sit just like this. Before you heat set Dawn dish soap and baking soda. Mixed. Really? Yeah, I have a runaway radish for sure. Thank you. We're not done yet, you guys. I'm going to do a little bit more with it. But I would recommend, because the ink is kind of thick and it takes some time to dry, just letting it dry naturally and then coming back the next day to heat set it. So the radish has a pimple growing off of it. Who cares? Exactly. We all get those. We all do. Or at least did at some point in our lives. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just dry this as best I can real quick. And then move on to the next thing that I wanted to do, which I think is just going to be really cute on here. Just to add some more little design, some more element to this. You guys, July is the keyword. Join my club. Get the kit. Then we can all have matching totes if you do yours just like me. Thank you, Corey. It's still really wet, but let's move on to the next step, you guys, because I wanted to do something just a little bit extra with this. Another storm coming in. Oh my gosh, no! Storms are not fun. Since you splattered, you could just add a spot of one of the... I could definitely do that. Well, I splattered in blue too. Oh no, Cassie! The code word for the 20% off when you put in your order. Carol, when you're on the website, there's a banner that flashes right on the top of the screen that has the code word in there. I don't remember what it was right off the top of my head at the second, but it's right there in the banner at the top of the screen. You'll see it as soon as you go. Matter of fact, I'll click over for just a second. B-Day 20. B-Day 20. All right, you guys, I'm going to grab some brushes. And I'm going to try to make sure that they are all... these ones are a little bit thicker than what I want. Let's grab some smaller ones. And that's not one that I want. Let's see here. Those are roughly the same size. I need one more, and I want it to be a flat-tipped one. There we go. These three are going to work. These three are going to work. So I just got 3 flat-tipped brushes. And you guys, we're gonna paint like we're in kindergarten. I'm just gonna dip this right into my paste, just as it is, you guys. Just like that. I'm not adding any water or anything to this. And we're just gonna start making little splooshes in different directions with all of our colors. To make like confetti almost looking pieces. Because why not? We can do whatever we want to. This is art, you guys. It's art. Happy July 1st. I know, I can't believe it either. It's like the last month just went by so super fast. And I'm turning my brush and just getting these in all different directions. Making some of them thicker than others. Some of them thinner. And just dragging it. And I'm only doing this going around the design, not the entire thing. You guys, you do you. I think this is going to be cute. I think when I'm done, it's going to be cute. All right, there's our blue. I'm going to grab some purple. And we can do some that are just purple. We can also overlap them. This year has gone super fast. This is the great thing about chalk, you guys. You can just play with it and do it however you want to do it. Christmas is only, oh my gosh, Christmas is only 177 days away. Girl, the fact that you know that is terrifying. You can also paint with your chalk paste. So if you guys wanted to paint in your stuff, like paint in your vegetables, you could do that too. I just want to give this a little something extra. Ooh, that's the wrong cap for that one. Don't do that. Carol says she's almost done shopping for Christmas. No, you're not, girl. No, you're not. Holy cow. I don't start till Black Friday. No way, Jose. All right, so now we've got some splatters. And we've got like some little confetti spots on here. I think it's cute. And it fills up the entire surface of the bag. You could also use a transfer that's got a design pattern on it if you wanted to. But Diane, are you puking at my design? Or are you puking at the idea of Christmas being 177 days away? Please don't puke at my design. Diane, what are you doing? All right, you guys, what do you think? Oh, you know what else? Oh, no. 24 days away. Days from a month in Scotland. What? Want to pack but can't decide what to bring? Oh my goodness. Scotland, that sounds amazing. I had to pick on you, girl. What do you guys think? It fills up the entire space. And it just gives it a little bit of extra pizzazz, a little bit of extra design going along there. Something different. I'm almost thinking that I want to grab some white. But I like how it fills up the space and just makes it a little different. Y'all love it. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm glad. And we still used all the colors that came in our kit. Another designer that you follow is in Germany and Austria right now. So you guys, we were coming back from ChalkCon. And there was another designer who was on the same... she was on the same plane as me and Carol heading back. And Carol, where was she? She was heading to Budapest. Right from, like she was going from Kansas City to Chicago to Budapest. What? What? For a mission trip. I couldn't imagine ChalkCon for 4 days and then on a trip to Budapest. Holy moly. I think it turned out cute, you guys. Oh, we got it nice and dry now, I think. I'm sorry, Vicki, the keyword is actually July. I forgot to change that before I went live. Thank you, Carol. All right, you guys, now we're going to heat set this thing, my heat press. I hope it's still hot. I would totally take that, too. She had to move all of her stuff around too. July is the keyword. Thank you so much, you guys. I didn't change it on my thing because I got sidetracked, I think. I got sidetracked by a little boy who wanted some lemonade before Mom went live, and then I forgot a task. So sorry, y'all. Son and daughter-in-law just came back from a 3-week trip to Poland and Germany. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. I'm going to put my little heat press pad right inside there. And then we're going to grab a piece of parchment paper and my heat press, and we're going to put this right on here. I've got it set for 315 for 30 seconds. I would take that to the farmer's market to throw all of my fruits and vegetables in. Totally. I'm taking the shopping tomorrow. Diane messaged me. Can you be available tomorrow at 11 o'clock and meet us at Hobby Lobby? Because Amanda's not answering my messages, so I'm going to make the plan for us. How did it go getting the kids in bed last night? Okay, Cassie. Here's what happened. I got off my live, and I got my stuff cleaned up, and I was all cleaned up by 11 o'clock. And so I was like, and when I was cleaning up all of my stuff, Cadet Berry, and the other color is Ocean Mist that comes with this. So I had all my stuff cleaned up by 11 o'clock. And while I was cleaning up my stuff, I was like, listen, tablets are off as soon as I'm done cleaning this up. 11 o'clock, tablets are off. Do you guys fly anywhere for a long weekend? Where would I go? Australia. Or maybe, no, back to Hawaii. Hawaii. I loved Hawaii. So 11 o'clock, I was like, not only are tablets off, I want them. Hand them over. Because they're sneaky. They are sneaky kids, I tell you. So they gave me their tablets, and I was like, listen, you have a choice. You can either go to bed now, or you can turn on a movie and lay down. But you're not going to be running around the house. And Evan turned on a movie, and he laid down. And Allie was like kind of huffing at me a little bit, and she's like, fine, then I'll just go downstairs and I'll draw. I'm like, fine, the tablet time is over with. Okay? And at, what was it? It was like just after midnight. And I come upstairs to get a drink. I was watching television downstairs. I'm like, I'm not going to bed until I know these kids are sleeping. Because they're sneaky, they're sneaky, they're sneaky. And so it was just after midnight, and I checked on them. And, Allie came out of her bedroom to go to the bathroom. And I said, listen, you're going to be asleep by 12:30. It's time to go to bed. Turn it all off, go to bed. And I'm coming in there to check on you in just a little bit. So she knew I was serious. And I came upstairs, and Evan's kind of like, pretending to be asleep, but he wasn't asleep. And I was like, look, boy, I see you. Go to bed. I'm coming back to check on you in just a little bit, and you better be sleeping. And I went downstairs, and a half an hour later, I checked on both of the kids, and they're both out like a light. So I'm going to do it again tonight. But I'm going to try to push it back a little bit earlier so it's not 12:30 before they're totally sleeping. But there we have it, y'all. There we have our cute little tote bag for the farmer's market or Hobby Lobby or wherever we want to take it. And done with our July Club Couture. So you guys, grab yours. Join the club this month. And make sure you get your little tote bags. So you've got a farmer's market bag that you can take to carry all your fruits and vegetables in when you get all your farmer's market stuff this year. Right? Thank you, Cassie. I felt very empowered afterwards, too. And then I went back to watching my show and didn't actually go to bed myself till 2:30 in the morning. Because I'm the mom and I can. That's why. And then at 2:30, I'm like, oh, crap. Shoot, tomorrow's the first of the month and I have so many things to do. I better go to bed. So there we have it, you guys. July Club Couture kit. Do yours however you want to. Be artistic. Do you always put your heat press on 315? I was told to put it on 305. I've sometimes had it at 350. I will go anywhere from 300 to 350 with my heat press. No, I don't always have it at the same. Just, it seems to always work out for me, though. All right, you guys, there it is. Type July in the comments. Hope you guys love this. Thank you, Stephanie. My friend Steffi, I will see you next weekend, girl. Love you so much. And it's one of your kids' birthday. And I'm going to bring a present. And if I remember, I'm going to try really hard to remember a present this year. And if I don't, then you're going to get just some cash in your hand for your son, okay? I love you. All right, you guys. Have a great night. Love you all so much. And I'll see you again back here tomorrow night. Bye, everybody. Oh, picture for Facebook. That's right. Facebook, take a good one. Don't make me look weird, Facebook.